Hey, welcome back to my channel, you guys. So this movie Wish List, which is on Tubi, I actually heard from a Tubi actor. He was going live about a week ago, and that's the movie he was watching while he was on live. So I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And it was good. It was like a psycho. It wasn't a typical hood movie on Tubi. It was a not psycho, but like a suspense thriller. This man's daughter gets kidnapped while he's with her. They beat him up, pull a gun on him, take his daughter in a van, and when they pushed him down, excuse me, sorry about that. When they pushed him down, they put this cell phone in his pocket. So the kidnapper is talking to him throughout the film and telling him that you have to commit these crimes to get your daughter back, right? So it's a cat and mouse game of, I figured out early on who it was. I could kind of just tell. I could tell by the way when they got to the scene where it was his daughter with the kidnapper, I could tell the body that it was a woman, and I kind of figured who it was. So it's not too much of a plot twist in the fact that we find out that the kidnapper has something to do with a case that he was involved in. He's a lawyer, right? So the case that he was involved in, the person ended up getting a life sentence. So that kidnapper's involved with that person, which I figured, movie's only so long. It's like you put two and two together pretty fast, because the beginning of the movie starts off with the criminal. He said he didn't do it on purpose, accidentally killing a cop. So you know how it is when you have cop killer on your resume. Yeah, you're gonna get some hard time. I am glad that this was some good storytelling. This is actually directed by this is my first time watching a movie directed by this person, and he also played the main character, which is cool. I that's one of the things on a list of things that I love about independent film. Write, direct, star in your own stuff if you want to. I know a lot of people talk about Tubi, but if you think back, people talked about Spike Lee as well, because I want to say he funded his own stuff. Not, I don't know all the way, but I know his stuff was considered artsy, different, quote unquote low budget. But now he is in the film industry an icon, right? So all the people that were in this were new to me, except for one of the police officers or detectives, I'll say. He's the one. I did a review on that movie called the movie where I don't know, it's been a while. Just I'll look back in a minute. But he's in a lot of movies. He has like a long structured face, very serious tight eyes. He usually plays a villain character from what I've seen. Like I said, they make so many of these movies. But he was in this as well. The ending hurt because I knew that whoever this kidnapper was had something personal against him, and so the last act was to kill somebody, which I knew it was going to be something really drastic. At first I thought they were going to tell him to kill his daughter, which wouldn't make sense because he's trying to rescue his daughter. But one of the things I don't feel bad about with this main character, even though he went through all this, I feel bad about for the daughter. But he got into all this mess because he was cheating anyway. I'm sorry. I feel like, if you would have kept your thing in your pants, kept it professional, you would have never had to go through this. I'm definitely not saying cheating men need to get their kids kidnapped. So don't put that in there. But I'm just saying, like, it's like, dude, put your family first. His wife had that issue with him. He was like very busy as a lawyer. I don't know how it is as a lawyer. I don't know anything about law as far as work schedule, or if they work a lot of overtime, if they work off the clock. I don't know. But apparently he was nose deep into work. So because of work slash his infidelity, it would got him into this act, this situation. And a parent's love is definitely unconditional, because if someone kidnaps your child and they say, all right, in order to get them back, you're going to have to go into a store and stick up the place. You're going to have to go to a trap house and rob the place. It's like at that point, you're willing to do whatever. And the kidnapper was definitely teasing him with having his daughter scream in the background. I mean, that's basically, I would say that's a parent's worst nightmare next to having a child killed, is having them kidnapped. You don't know what's being done to them. That part was very heart-wrenching. I don't wish that on anybody. I'm just saying, since this is a movie, this is a fictitious story, I don't feel sorry for him, because had he would have been faithful, it would have never happened, okay? So we're talking about a fictitious thing, all right? Not a real life situation, you know. This one was good. Like I said, wasn't the typical hood. It had some hood elements in there, all right? Which I definitely don't have a problem with. I mean, I like a good, I've said it before a million times, not a million, you get what I'm saying, maybe 3 or 4 times, that I like a good story, whether it's in the hood, Bel Air, whoever. Just get me going with a good plot. I'm a sucker for a good plot twist, but it doesn't have to necessarily have that. But I do notice that a lot of these Tubi movies have the like gotcha plot twist. I do enjoy that. You know, I've been on Tubi a lot lately, if you can tell. But yeah, even though it's not December yet, I am going to definitely get started on Christmas movies. It looks like there's some good stuff out. There's the one on BET Plus right now with Mario in it, and I've said this before. When Mario was on Empire, I was like, they should have had him on there starting at season 1. He's good. He's one of those people that can sing and act. So I'm gonna probably, that might be my next review. I'm not going to promise it, but it will be coming up shortly. All right. As you can see, it's nighttime. I'm about to lay it down. Shout out to my 89 subscribers. Shout out to the rest of you as well who are not subscribed, but you know you can by hitting that button for me. Comment down and let me know what you think about Wishlist. Anything I missed? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Peace and blessings to you all. Until next time.